After I refused to give my dad my inheritance, he invited me to a family meeting. But when I walked in and saw the lawyers, I knew exactly what was happening. I'm Jason, 28, and my grandfather left me his entire $3.2 million trucking business when he passed last year. My dad, Martin, expected it to go to him, but Grandpa's will was crystal clear. Everything goes to me. The family meeting was obviously an ambush. Dad, my stepmom Joanne, and two expensive-looking lawyers were sitting around our dining table with papers spread everywhere. One lawyer, this slick guy in a $2,000 suit, slides a document toward me. Jason, we've prepared a simple asset transfer. Your father is much better equipped to handle a business of this magnitude. We just need your signature here. They all stared at me like I was some naive kid who'd fold under pressure. Dad had that smug look he gets when he thinks he's outsmarted everyone. Son, this is what's best for the family. Grandpa would understand. Joanne chimed in with her fake, concerned voice. Honey, running a trucking company is so stressful. You're still young. You should be enjoying life, not dealing with all these responsibilities. The second lawyer opened his briefcase and pulled out more documents. We've also prepared a trust fund arrangement. You'd receive a monthly allowance of $5,000, which is quite generous for someone your age. $5,000 a month from my own inheritance. The audacity was breathtaking. But here's what they didn't know. Grandpa saw this coming from a mile away. 3 months before he died, he pulled me aside in his old office that still smelled like diesel fuel and coffee. His hands were shaking from the chemo, but his voice was steady as steel. Jason, your father's going to try to take this business from you. When he does, you call my old friend Philip Turner. Don't argue, don't negotiate, just call Philip. He handed me a business card that I'd kept in my wallet ever since. The edges were worn now, but the number was still clear. I pulled out my phone and dialed. Philip, it's Jason Matthews. Yeah, it's time. The room went dead silent. Dad's face shifted from smug confidence to confusion, then to something that looked like panic. Who are you calling? He demanded. 5 minutes later, Philip Turner walked through our front door. The same lawyer who'd been handling our family's legal affairs for 30 years. The same lawyer who knew every detail of Grandpa's business dealings. He was older now, probably in his 70s, but he moved with purpose. The expensive lawyers' faces went white when Philip announced he was representing me. Dad started stuttering excuses, but Philip cut him off with a wave of his hand. Martin, your father specifically added a clause to his will. Any attempt to coerce Jason into transferring assets results in immediate legal action and a restraining order. Philip opened his own briefcase and pulled out a thick folder. Walter anticipated this exact scenario. He documented every conversation you two had about the inheritance, including the one where you told him Jason was too immature to handle the business. The slick lawyer tried to interject. Now wait a minute, this is just a family discussion about this is attempted inheritance fraud, Philip said coldly, and you gentlemen are now witnesses to it. I'd suggest you leave before I add legal malpractice to the charges. Joanne was the first to crack. Martin, this is getting out of hand. Maybe we should just— Shut up, Joanne! Dad snapped, his mask finally slipping completely. Philip pulled out his phone. I'm calling the police to file a report. Jason, you're getting that restraining order today. The two lawyers practically ran out of the house, mumbling about conflicts of interest. Joanne followed them, clutching her purse like a lifeline. Dad stood there for a moment, his face red with rage and embarrassment. This isn't over, Jason. That business should be mine. Actually, it is over, Philip said. The restraining order includes a no-contact clause regarding the business. You're done, Martin. As Dad stormed out, slamming the front door so hard the windows rattled, Philip turned to me with a small smile. Your grandfather would be proud. He always said you had more backbone than your father ever did. Dad's family meeting turned into his worst nightmare, and I walked out with my inheritance intact and a new appreciation for my grandfather's wisdom.